Hey guys and girls, Synergy here and welcome to a brand new video. This one's going to be this week's Nightfall. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a solo video for you. You can see some of the things where you can make mistakes and some of the things where you can underestimate as well. Now one of the specific perks is Elemental Damage Match, which basically means that, say for example, a Centurion has an arc shield. If you actually use even a 320 arc sniper on that, like I've got here in my inventory, the Defiance of Yasmin, I'm actually using the Truth as well, you'll see that it hardly takes the shields down whatsoever. So that's going to be one of the hardest parts of this Nightfall. So if you're going to be soloing this, I do suggest that you be very careful on how you're doing it. Basically, yeah, just get into it and have a bit of fun. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to start off at the main part, which is straight at the beginning. We're going to take out that blight as quick as we can. That way, the blight will not spawn any more enemies. Okay, so these Thrall, now one of your other perks is basically your Guardian melee damage is increased. You can see I actually took a big hit there, so you don't want to do what I just did. There we go, take out that sniper there. Now you see all these black little orbs, you can just basically go to them, jump like so, and get rid of them all. That way you can guarantee they're not going to damage it while you're engaging in a fight. Okay, so we are starting. Now, the Minotaurs, this is what you want, a Truth rocket launcher, preferably, or you can use any Void rocket launcher, as long as it's got either tracking, or you're just damn good at aiming it. Okay. So first of all, just clear out all your normal ads. Some of these ads, they're going to take care of themselves. You'll see what I mean in a few seconds as well. To your left hand side, you need to listen out for a new spawn. Now, what I mean by the new spawn is to my left, there's going to be a blight that spawns there. As soon as that blight spawns, you want to use that rocket that you've got straight down into them, and then take out the blight. You will be able to hear it right now. There it is. Just be careful not to rocket yourself because there is like a little ledge thing there. You can see I'm taking a lot of damage from this. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. Now that we got rid of that, we can just basically make sure we're nice and safe. Okay, take them out one by one. Now the weapon that I'm actually using, there's a lot of weapons that do very low damage in this one, but I did find the Hawksword to be quite useful as well, and obviously melee damage. Now you can see I'm seriously low on ammo to begin with. There it is. Okay. So these are the black orbs that you need to take out. Oh, you fucker. I'm being hit already, what's going on? Okay, so yeah, we got these invisibles. Now with the invisibles, you don't really want to use your heavy on them if you can help it. You can see I just double melee him, and I'm going to make sure that my health gets regened at the same time. There we go. The bad thing about the invisibles, what they have is like a little teleport ability. It's very similar to your poisons and your curse for all things, whatever you call them. And you can see that the portal in right and left on the screen. All we're doing here is we're using just our primary ammo just to get rid of these one by one. You are going to be hit down, just be wary of how down you are hit and when you need to regen your health. Okay, so we know we've not took care of the blight on the other side, but what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of this blight right here. So 2 rockets straight into it should finish the deal. There we go. Okay. Now the reason we're wasting the rockets there is because we do have heavy ammo that's over there. You're going to see me absolutely whiff a jump very shortly. Okay, so first of all, take out your hobgoblins. Make sure you're behind cover when you do take one out. And this is why, because they have splash damage that will aim towards you. Now that splash damage in this one, it does actually hurt you quite a bit as well. In some cases, it can two-shot you. Not one shot, but two-shot. Okay. Right, so this is the Centurion, and you're gonna see exactly what I mean at the moment. I have absolutely no heavy ammo, and I need that heavy ammo that is over there. So we're gonna get rid of that orb, and we've just whiffed our jump, and we're being hit. So that's exactly what you don't want to do, guys. Okay, jump number 2, let's make sure we don't overshoot it. And then let's get the hell out of there. Now the bad thing about this Centurion is he also has a teleport ability which has just completely whiffed my rockets up. There we go, one more, come on, reload. Ah, I frickin' portaled again. Okay, because he portaled, we are absolutely near enough screwed here. You're gonna see I'm actually hit quite hard right now, so I'm just gonna back off that. I'm just gonna throw my super down there. Hopefully that can take his shields down a little bit. And we're gonna throw a grenade. Try and get these shields off as fast as you can. Oh, stop portaling, you son of a bitch. Okay, so I know I'm being hit, but we need those shields off, and we need them off pretty damn fast. There we go. Okay, so just keep sniping him, try and get that headshot. Unfortunately, he's going to be portaling quite a lot. And the bad thing is, when you need to reload, he regens his shield. But anyway, there we go. That is possibly the hardest part of this actual Nightfall, just because it's such a bitch to get him down, quite literally, which is a challenge, so we'll give it that. Now your rockets, you want to be careful with the orb that's coming towards you, because you don't want to place your rocket as it's coming towards you. The reason being is your rocket will destroy that and not actually go to the enemies. Now these poisons, you need to be careful of these because they will multiply themselves. But not only that, if you're closer range than I am right here, you're going to see how much damage that they actually can do as well at the same time. Okay, so we got the captain, we're just going to take his shields off like normal. And get rid of that orb, and there you go, headshot him. Now we've only got the poisons to deal with. Unfortunately, they do move around a lot. So we're actually making use of that melee damage. I suggest that you just kill them normally rather than risking it like I do right now. And you can see my health is super weak. There we go. Okay. And we got a few more. And we'll just melee that one. That should leave only one left, which is running away from me right now. Run, little piggy, run! And that's what I mean about the multiplying. Okay, throughout the map you're going to have like little random heavy ammo and special ammo drops. You want to make full use of them. So we're just going to run through this part as fast as we can. The next part you won't be able to run through, trust me, you will die if you try it. Unless you're a hunter, because obviously you do have an invisible perk, which could work to your advantage. Because you could technically just skip all of this. Only if you're a hunter, don't forget. What we're doing now is we're just getting rid of some of the random ads, because what we're going to do is when the next ads spawn in, we're going to be getting rid of some hobgoblins again. Now the hobgoblins you're going to see is, how do you say, really hurt you. And you're going to see me take some damage in a moment. Okay, so I'm aiming towards a hobgoblin. And look at that damage that they do to you. So I'm just going to have a little dance and wait it out for a second. So what you want to do is you just want to snipe them down, and then duck into cover once you snipe each one down, like so. You can see it'll hit the wall rather than you. They are guided towards you, so wherever you're stood, they will come. Sometimes they can curve bend around walls. Okay, so we're just going to take that Acolyte Eye. It's like I say, what you want to do is you want to save a lot of your ammo as much as possible. Didn't realise that I never got rid of some adds to my left hand side, so I'm just going to do that right now. Now those, I'm just going to plant whatever rockets I've got into them. The reason being is they can knock you off the edge. If they do that, you're screwed. Obviously, don't worry if you do die, because you are able to actually respawn in the Nightfall. Okay, this guy doesn't want to move, so we're just going to shoot his foot. Do. Okay. I think he might have just wanted to end his life. He might have just wanted. He couldn't take it anymore. Okay, so we got some more thralls that are coming towards us. We're going to melee them in a second. There you go. 1 and 2. Now, the Acolyte Ties, they will do a lot of damage to you if they get a line of sight on you. So just make sure that you are a little bit glitchy with your head glitches. Just realise that there's 2 more adds to my left hand side. Boom, melee them, and there's another one. Okay. Now don't just jump up here for the heavy, because that will happen. And what we're going to do here is we're going to get rid of what heavy we have very shortly. Here we go. Now this isn't obviously the best place for you to be stood, only if you know how not to get sniped by these. As soon as I snipe them, I'm literally jumping back down. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid, what the fuck am I chatting? Anyway, we're going to get the heavy ammo, and then we're going to make our way forward. Now this part's going to be a little bit tricky, because you got some of these blights that will damage you, obviously. Here we go. We're just going to place the rocket directly in them. And we are definitely going to be careful of this. That's just to show you exactly what I meant. Now our super, we're actually going to use that right here. The reason being is if we don't, he could potentially knock us straight off that map. And we're just going to pick up the random heavy ammo that's there. Okay, so we're 3/4 of the way through. Now what we need to do is we need to make sure our rocket launcher is reloaded. Jump straight up. And then again. And plant as many rockets as you can straight in the wizards up there. You can see it's a tortured wizard. Unfortunately my one gets away from me. Your one might be a little bit more lucky. And you can see I've just took heavy damage from this. So these you can just melee them. Now they're going to be unlimited spawns until you take that wizard down. I'm just going to plant a rocket, jump up, reload, plant another rocket, and that should, yeah, it's got rid of her. Die, bitch. God. Anyway, there's gonna be more heavy ammo. I think sometimes the drops, they do actually change in the Nightfall for different people. So you may not have exactly the same spawns as I have. So just be wary of that as well. I'm gonna jump up here in a second. And we're gonna Nova Bomb the shit out of those Minotaurs. And the rest of the ads, we can just melee them down. But we're gonna back off a little bit because they do have increased damage on the melee a little bit. There we go, so we'll get rid of them. I know this one's a long video, but it's a very long Nightfall to do, and as a warlock in Voidwalker, this is actually quite fast. There are certain things that I could have done to make it faster, but that would involve a lot more risk. Now, the thing is, if I want to risk it and stuff like that for you guys, I'm not really showing you how to solo it properly. The idea of it is for me to show you how to solo it safely and soundly. That way you don't need to die, you don't need to restart a certain part, and you don't need to triple your time spent in the actual Nightfall. Unfortunately, all of my Nightfalls, I'm going to be basically honest with you, and all of my Nightfalls are really, really sucky loot drops. The only thing that's decent that I've actually had is a Thunderlord so far, and that's it. Okay, so these invisibles, just keep shooting them with your primary, don't waste your heavy because you're going to need that a bit later on. And you're going to see exactly why you're going to need that as well. This guy is just setting himself up to be killed anyway. Okay, now you're going to have a lot of these little mini bombs. So you want to get rid of the ads as much as you can before you even attempt jumping up there, because those mini bombs can really screw you over if you're actually in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, man. There we go. Okay, so that one's dead. Just regenerating a bit of health, and we're moving on to the next one. Okay, so go for those headshots as much as you physically can. You can tell by the headshots just by lifting your cursor up a touch and then zoom in, zoom out. You can see I'm very, very low on actual primary ammo. And there's still one left, I didn't realise. Come on, you bastard. There we go, we'll get there. Screw you, just melee you. Okay, well that's one way of doing it. And finally, guys and girls, we are at the end. Now this, the solo, is gonna be fun. Now it depends on what class you're actually using as well, so I'm using a Voidwalker, so those Minotaurs can get slapped down straight away, which you're gonna see in exactly 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Boom! Baby. There we go. Now obviously your truth can get rid of them, but you want to save as much rocket ammo as you can. So if you're a hunter and you're in tether, just tether the shit out of them. Use your golden guns or anything like that. Blade Dancer, I wouldn't really recommend Blade Dancer for this unless you're using it for the actual invisible perks. In other words, don't go guns blazing on a Blade Dancer thinking that you're God's gift, because at the same time you are gonna get slapped down, because hunters are the most squishy class in this Nightfall. You will not find it easy at all. Okay, so all we're doing here is we're getting rid of all these poisons, or scions, whatever you want to call them. I call them poisons, to be fair, just because it sounds cool. Now this is going to be one of the most time consuming parts as well, because at the same time you're going to need a lot of ammo. There are going to be ammo drops, but there's going to be certain aspects of this fight as well. So all I'm doing here is I'm actually wasting a bit of time. I'm going to make sure that my super is up before I end up starting it. So you can see this scion here, or poison, whatever, devoured, your mama. All I'm doing is I'm just letting them duplicate themselves and I'm killing them one by one. That way I can actually build up my super, so my super will be able to spawn as we start. So, you ready? The helmet that I'm actually using on the Warlock, so if you're using a Nova Bomb, obviously you want to be using the Obsidian Mind if you do have it. Obviously if you don't have it, don't worry about it, but you do want to max out your intellect. Grenades, they're not really that useful, because the action bolt, it'll only damage a few and that's about it. Take off a bit of health, it might help save your life, but it won't really do much more than that. So we can see here, I'm moving over to the right hand corner, I'm going to take out one of these, I'm going to duck down, listen out for a few more of them spawning first. And then what I'm gonna do is expose myself, and then I'm gonna Nova Bomb the shit out of them, like so. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move back to this wall here. This will give me an angle from both the right and the left side, while keeping myself reasonably safe from the boss's actual splash damage fire, which is very similar to the Nexus as well, except this guy, he's going to be a bit of a bitch for you to hit. The reason being is, as the Nexus has one big ass shield, and when that shield goes around, you can actually shoot him a lot easier than you can this one. The reason being is because this one has a smaller shield around it, and it rotates slightly faster. Now there's a lot of people who will basically make the mistake here of just using all their ammo and going to absolute ham on the boss, and then they're absolutely screwed because they have all of the ads as the problem, because you're trying to now kill ads with all your primary ammo, which is not good. So first of all, we're going to shoot him in the eyeball. We're going to wait for that shield to go back around, shoot him in the eyeball again. This is where you're going to start taking damage. That's right, so you're going to get a lot of DPS on yourself from the boss. So you just want to find little head glitchy spots where you can't be shot as easy. This is me just trying to find some of them. You can see I found one, but I am still being shot, but still I'm reasonably safe as well. So we're just going to use all of our sniper ammo as much as possible. And we're actually going to save our simps, because we got heavy ammo on the floor and we got heavy ammo around. Now believe you me, you're going to need all that heavy ammo that you can get. If you look at, you'll have quite a few drops like I did. So you can see I'm just moving my way around, picking up some of this special ammo. Now I'm going to regen my health, have a little dance at the same time. Looking at his shield. Okay, now we can get some shots off on him. There we go. Now obviously the spindle would be absolutely a fantastic sniper to use here. The problem with using the spindle is you don't have a very powerful rocket launcher. Now Tooth is honestly one of the best things for the ads on this part, because it will save your ass, especially against the Minotaurs. Or Minotaurs, whatever you want to call it. I mispronounce things every day. Give me a break, man. Okay, I do actually have a lot more Nightfall videos for you. I've just not uploaded them because, to be honest, I've been practicing my PvP skills as well, trying to get better with my sniper and stuff like that. I'm ready for Trials of Uranus, which there's absolutely no point in me doing now other than the Scarab Heart. I'm just going to shoot him with my primary as much as I can, because I am completely out of sniper ammo. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same here, same tactic that we reverted to. There we go. You can see we got one following us at the minute, so we're getting to safety first. Safety is a priority. Do 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 do. Now this is the part where you basically spend most of your time. You're going to find that this part probably takes you the whole of the time that it took you to get to this point. Unless you're an absolute beast and you just go running around sniping 360 scopes. Okay, so we know that's there, so we're going to take out the one on our right hand side, then we're going to melee this guy. Watch out for these random nades that get thrown as well. You don't want two of them to hit you, just one. As soon as you get hit by one, just make sure you're nice and safe. And just finish off this one. Now, there's a reason that I'm not using my heavy on that specific part, is because they are all of the normal enemies, so these are not yellow enemies. Okay, we've been hit by the boss. Let's we're gonna get to safety again, regen our health, see if we can get a pick on his shield. Nope, not a good spot. Yeah, that's a bad spot, so we're just gonna work our way around, try to get a new angle. Here we go. Not really a good angle because he started going down the damn hill. Fuck you, bitch. Stay still. That's right, stay still so I can just shoot you in the eyeball. Look at that splash damage. Now the splash will put your snipers off quite a lot, and the accuracy of the boss is pretty much on point. There's a bloody wall in the way now. So I'm going to search around for some more ammo as well. So all we're doing is we're using the full length of the map, trying to get as much ammo as we can. The sniping ammo is what we're using to take the boss down, and obviously the heavy is going to be used for the ads as well as whatever supers that you do have. Now golden gun for a hunter isn't very useful in this part. For a titan, what I personally recommend is definitely the sunbreaker. You can actually use your slams and stuff like that, but at the same time you'll be taking damage quite close quarters. So all I'm doing here is, because I have the rockets to waste and I have only... Oh, I've got full ammo, so I don't even know why I'm wasting my rockets. Here we go. Yeah, so don't do what I just did. Don't waste your rockets in the boss if you can help it. But I just wanted him down a bit faster. Here we go. Now your sniper will do a lot more damage than what your rockets will do. Your rockets will take off 8,000 if you get a clean hit, but it's also quite hard to get that clean hit. So we're just aiming for the eyeball. 6985 a pop. You're going to find this boss in the Nightfall has one of the highest health at all. That Nova Bomb just whiffed it, which has left me in a world of trouble. And this is why, because I'm going to be taking a shit ton of the damage. No! Don't kill me! Okay, so we're just making sure we're behind cover, not throwing any stupid rockets. And we still got 2 rockets left. We got 6 ammo in our sniper. These actually started hitting me quite well, so there must have been a sniper in between them. So we're gonna get back into cover, just regen our health again. Fucking boss is in the way now. Son of a bitch. And yes, I'm fully aware that there's heavy ammo over there before somebody points it out. But look on the ground. Yay, I've got more heavy. Okay, so now we're gonna Nova Bomb these and just take out this one here. Okay, now we've got some ads which are gonna be on our left and also behind us. So we're just gonna use that little ledge right there. Just try and get a bearing on where they are specifically. There we go, there's one. So we can just take him out like normal. Damn that melee range. Actually, you know what, if you are in Nova and you are a Warlock, one of the useful things, if you do have it, could be the ram, because every melee hit will end up triggering lifesteal. Now the good thing about that is, I think you have around about a 3-second delay. However, it can get you out of tight situations and you can be able to go ham on the boss a lot more with that particular helmet. All I'm doing here is I'm wasting the rockets that I've got left into the actual boss. We're not going to waste our rockets on those. Okay, now we're just going to pick up all this ammo right here. Place all these rockets straight in him. And we're waiting for that shield to come off. Try and get 2 shots off per time. Bring out the sniper again, because we got a good line of sight right now. Took a bit of splash damage, but that makes no difference. Now, what you're actually trying to do here is you're trying to get him to move into his next phase, which will be summoning more ads. The ads are going to spawn exactly where I'm stood right now, and also in the centre of the grass field on the far right. Well, technically it'll be left side. Sorry about that, I was yawning, and I yawn weird. Come on, give me your eyeball. That's right. Okay, so we got quite a number of shots off there. We're going to move to this part now. We're going to Nova Bomb. This is the part where you need your rockets. Okay, that's why you're saving those particular rockets, because of these Minotaurs right here. There we go. Free fire it, don't use your lock on. Do not use your lock on. And now you can use your lock on. And the reason being is because if you use your lock on and one of those Minotaurs is, say, on the opposite side, you're going to find that your rocket will then bend towards the actual, how do you say it, wall. And if it hits the wall, obviously it's going to splash damage you, and you can quite possibly die from that. Okay, so there's one Minotaur that is left. We are going to take this out with the rocket. There is no point in using primary ammo on this Minotaur unless you took his shields down like so and he's really low health. Okay, so now we got 6 rockets and picking up some of the sniper ammo. You can see my health is moved, that's why I'm keeping on the move at the minute, just avoiding that splash damage. Couldn't really get a line of sight on him though. Here we go. Ah, I just whiffed some of my shots. No. Okay. This bitch is going down. Unfortunately, one of the things I do recommend in this one is if you can use a fire team, you don't really want to be soloing it because it will take you quite a while to do it, and you can see his health is hardly getting damaged. And this, bearing in mind, is a 320 sniper rifle. Fair play, the impact isn't very good on it. I mean, I should be using my 1000-yard stir at this point. Obviously don't use the Defiance of Yasmin if you have a better sniper, one that has more impact, so obviously you can take off a lot more damage than I'm doing. I'm only doing 6,922 a crit. I think it was 6,922, unless my eyes delude me. Let's find out. 6,984. That wasn't far off. I'm getting dry mouth because this has took a while. Oh, sniper ammo, yay. Okay, now bearing in mind it is Christmas tomorrow, boys and girls, what are we all getting from Santa Claus? I hope you've got your milk and cookies ready. And I whiffed another Nova Bomb. Now this is the part where you do want the rockets for the Minotaurs in specific. You can see my super's back up. Just reloading. Now these are the only ads that you need to take out now. This one in specific. Oh my god, really? Are you joking? Stop portaling on me. There we go. Melee you bitch. Anyway, I hope you all do have a very nice Christmas and I hope you get what you want. Maybe it's recording software, maybe it's a new game. Hell. I'm trying to think of what I would like. Mini moped. Moped would be awesome just to take it on the field, or a quad bike. Quad bikes are so fun. Will this bitch just die? Okay, so see all them ads, you don't need to worry about them, only if you're poking yourself out. You can use them to build your super if you wish to do so, but I suggest you just literally work on the boss. Those ads on the right hand side are not going to bother you because you've cleared out your side. They're going to stay fairly prone, so they're not going to come towards you. And we're just going to use whatever sniping ammo we got left here. I can see that there's heavy ammo over there, but for the sake of time and also being very careful not to die, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to synth up in a minute, and I'm just going to plant a load of rockets in this damn boss because it's taking so long. Ah! Don't even ask why I'm wasting my time on those ads. You don't need to waste your time on them. Not at this stage. Come on, you stupid shield. And this is the part where I actually get frustrated myself, because it's got so much health. It's insane. When you're soloing it, it's a bit of a bitch. So we're just waiting for that shield to go. There we go, we'll plant another. You can see that actually took off quite a bit of damage. Yeah. DPS the bitch. Just be careful not to rocket yourself when you are doing this as well. Different classes will have different jumps. I've only got one more rocket, come on. How are you not dead? Look at that DPS. Come on. Die! Die, you son of a bitch, die! This just isn't fair now. I mean, God. It's like I have 1,000 times my own health. Come on. Do it. You know you want to die. Just explode. Oh my god. I'm completely out of ammo. I've only got primary left. This better be worth it. I swear to God, if this isn't worth it, I'm gonna rage. Ah, he's finally dead. And that is the Nightfall, guys. Let's have a look what we get. So we got some sort of legendary. Imago loop. Oh, hello, wait a minute. There's something strange about this gun. And let's have a look. We're going to go into the perks. I believe this is very similar to a Fatebringer. Explosive rounds. Ooh, niceness. Yeah, buddy. And Firefly as well. That's not actually a bad roll on it. For PvP, probably quite weak. Although, it will do a bit of splash damage. So there we go, we're just going to spin around. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you did like the video, guys, and it does help you out. 234 kills, 49 precision, and what do I get?